Welcome back. Now, before we take a look at the day's business news, let's first take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. And in our top business story, research and development is key to overcoming challenges for the GCC's oil industry. That's according to His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the Deputy Minister of Petroleum and Mineral Resources of Saudi Arabia, who officially opened the 8th annual Gulf Petrochemical and Chemicals Association Forum in Dubai today. His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz delivered the keynote speech at the forum, which has brought together around 1,700 delegates from around 50 countries. The forum comes in line with the release of the GPCA's industry report that states that GCC petrochemicals output had reached $97.3 billion in 2012, a 3.2 billion increase compared to last year. The report also stated that the GCC's petrochemical output has increased 19% a year over the last 5 years, making the region one of the most important global export markets of high-value goods. Speaking during the forum, His Royal Highness Prince Abdulaziz stated that the GCC is at a crucial junction as its oil industry faces stiffer international competition, adding that knowledge is a main driver of productivity. His Royal Highness also advocated free trade, as he said the protectionist barriers are not a solution to global trade problems.
Gathering like this, it enables people to share their experiences and to advance their causes and to enable them also to figure out what kind of future they might have with these relevant international participants in some future investments. Oil floats to wherever it is needed. At the end of the day, the name of the game is how much, and your relevancy is about, relevance is how much you export, how much you mean that export volume means to the world energy market, and more important, which people sometimes forget or intend to forget or try to forget, who has the excess capacity? Where if it was for any reason or another, shortages pops out, who is usually the rescuer of the energy market, and also not only the energy market, but also the world economy?
Among the participants at the forum was Stephen Pryor, who is president of ExxonMobil Chemical Company, who also supported the idea of free trade, as he stated that international trade benefits drive the global economy and brings nations together.
Well, free trade is really critical to the prosperity of the entire world. Consider the fact that nearly a third of the world economy is driven by trade in goods and services. So the more we trade, we drive prosperity around the world. We promote close relations with nations, we promote peace, we raise living standards. So it's the engine of the world economy. And for the chemical business, we're traders. We trade our products everywhere. So we must be absolute staunch supporters of free trade. And whether it's free trade in energy products like liquefied natural gas or free trade in chemicals, we ought to let that happen, let the market decide. When you disrupt that flow because politics, where a domestic producer says, protect me, well, then the whole system stops. Because if you have protectionism in one country, that promotes protectionism in another, and it blocks trade, and it blocks human progress.
Having broken all World Airshow order book records on day one, Dubai Airshow 2013 went on to record a steady stream of business. As the exhibition entered into its third day on Tuesday, its record-breaking order book broke through the $200 billion mark. Deals for Bombardier aircrafts took the order tally to new airshow heights, with Iraqi Airways signing a letter of intent for 5 CS-300 mainline jetliners worth approximately $387 million, increasing to $1.26 billion if 11 options converted into firm orders. Minutes later, low-cost Thai carrier NOK Air placed a firm order for 2 Bombardier Q400 next-generation aircrafts, as well as purchase rights on 4 more. The order is valued at approximately $63 million and could increase to $258 million if NOK Air exercises its options and purchase rights. Day 3 also saw Bell Helicopter announce that by the end of the year, it will make the global debut delivery of its first Bell 412 EPI to Abu Dhabi Aviation, where it will be used for offshore oil field support, while Saudi Arabia's Alpha Star Support Services signed a $13.3 million contract to supply ground support equipment to fellow Saudi Arabian concern TLD. The trade relationship with Indonesia and the UAE is continuing to boom, as the UAE is considered the largest GCC trade partner for Indonesia, where the volume of trade exchanged reached $3.2 billion last year. UAE-Indonesia bilateral trade has continued to increase year on year, with the UAE investing as much as $11 billion into various sectors within the Indonesian market. According to experts, the auto parts industry in particular is coming out of this bond. Industry experts stated that new reports said that Indonesia will emerge as the largest automotive market in the ASEAN region by 2019. According to the Oxford Business Group, the Indonesian government is projecting a rebound in 2014, with GDP set to rise by 6.4%, indicating Indonesia's automotive sector could get a further jumpstart in the new year. Experts added that its expanding middle class and broadening economic base are just 2 of the driving forces behind the rapid expansion of its automotive industry. And here's a quick overview of the oil, precious metals and currency markets.